Graphic tees are the worst.
They got me a shirt of that one fucking.
I'm warning you right now. I hit record.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew.
Yeah, I know you knew. You were watching me.
You're a little fucking cunt, aren't you?
This is one of my skills. I can silently.
Ah shit! Oh well.
Good. You don't need to hold it anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right. What? So what's this episode?
This is new season, right?
No, I don't know.
New season?
Well, because you said like
After like 10 episodes, we're not there yet.
are we not 10 episodes?
No, we're like.
Let's do 12. Let's do anime. Let's do 12, 13 episodes. Let's do it in course.
Let's do the 12 days of anime, like 12 days of Christmas.
That was gay. No.
I mean, you guys are gay, so.
Well, yeah, but there's a difference between being gay as in like male and male relationships versus gay as in that's fucking stupid. When I call people gay, I don't call them, oh, you're homosexual. I mean, oh, you're stupid.
So why not just say you're stupid?
Because stupid sounds a little harsh.
And gay is easier to say.
And gay is easier to say.
Good.
You go
so
and be like, you're a
lazy.
fucking idiot, or you're fucking stupid. That sounds a lot more harsh than going, you're fucking gay. Because that's funny.
It's also funny if you go, that's fucking homo.
That's fucking gay. See, you got a little.
I remember the gay kids in high school were like, you can't use that word, it's offensive. And I was like, hey, gay.
Kids around me in some of my classes in senior year were like, hey, you mind if we say gay? I was like, fucking help yourself. Go ahead. I don't care.
I said that the fag word, is that a bad word to use? I'm like,
not a bad word to use.
No, faggot.
No.
I said that at my house yesterday actually.
It wasn't microaggression.
Is it our fault?
Yeah, it's your fault. Actually, what was I looking at? Oh, we were talking about the Game Awards. And there was something that went on. I was like, yeah, it's fucking faggot. I felt like I said a bad word in front of my parents.
They're like, oh.
No, he just didn't do anything. I sat there and I felt the need to apologize because I only say it over here.
Sorry,
like that picture, like that
friends that are kind of weird.
Like, you know that picture of Tails from Tails Gets Trolled where he's like,
yeah. That's the only picture I think of when I think of Tails Gets Trolled.
So
I still don't have a job. I'm a piece of shit.
You're trying though.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Silicum's got a position open that pays a surprising amount of money for a part-time job.
Hey,
it's fucking surprising. I'm probably not going to get.
You don't know that. You got to be.
I applied to a meter position in Tacoma that has to do with gas meters, which is what my specialty is.
Right.
And I got an email the next day saying, "Sorry, you're not qualified enough," even though I am fucking qualified.
But then you got an interview for a water meter place, which is
It's because early on, about a week after I left, I got a call from another place, the same place, but in Kent, and they're like, "Hey, you want a job?" And I was like, "You know what? No." And I said no.
Which was a bad decision on your part.
No, it's not a bad decision. I said no because while they give us like work vehicles and shit, which is fine, but they don't let us take them home. We drive all around in Kent and everywhere else, then we have to go drive back to Kent, drop the vehicles off there, then get back in our cars and drive back from Kent to wherever else we live. And trust me, I've driven back from Kent to Tacoma. It's taken me like 2 hours.
Dude, that's just the way the shit is.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's literally what I do in my car.
That sucks. I'm not.
But that's not
You can't be picky.
That's not a luxury you have, dude.
I just didn't want to do that job, so
you're a diva.
Whatever. I'm not a diva.
You kind of are a diva, dude.
I've got standards.
That's called a diva.
That's called having standards, and I have standards.
You don't get to have standards right now.
I am allowed to have some
for 4 months.
All right.
No, that's you being picky.
That's my last. I have nothing in this world. All I have are my standards.
No, you have the availability to get a job, bro. That's it.
Look. Okay. The whole reason this other tangent happened was because they probably know that I said no, even after the guy told me about the whole thing, and they were probably like, "Oh, is he good?" And they're like, "No, don't hire him. It's fine."
Or they just had other people with
either that, or it depends. Did you have your former meter job as a reference?
I do, but did
you leave on good terms?
I did actually. My boss still loved me. He said he'd give me a good reference whenever I needed. Same with the guy who trained me.
Oh, why not try and? I mean, I know it's a rough job, but why not try and just go back to the former job?
I didn't put in my 2 weeks.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's probably the problem because even if they're getting a reference, if they don't call him directly and they get it from somebody else, you not putting in your 2 weeks will be an issue at any job.
Absolutely, yeah.
Anyways, so
hey, we all make mistakes in life, and you know what? I've learned. That's a lesson that I've learned.
I'm just here chilling, man.
Yeah.
In Cedar Rapids.
I'm
just chilling in Cedar Rapids. That's a boomer That's totally a boomer thing to do.
You talking about boomers?
No, we don't need to talk about boomers.
They speak for themselves.
Caleb's not here because he's working.
Caleb's a bitch.
You seem
Caleb's
really
a bitch.
butthurt about that, man.
No, I'm not butthurt.
That's why we can't play D&D this week, because Caleb's
Yeah, because I wanted to.
bitch.
I just want to play D&D. That's my. If I'm butthurt, that's why. I just wanted to play D&D.
What does the term MO mean?
ML?
That's your MO.
Oh, MO.
Modus operandi.
Yeah, modus operandi.
I don't speak Latin.
It's just essentially
Your-
like
your motive.
Your consistent
Modus,
trip.
motive.
So your MO was to play D&D? Is that a thing you could say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
if you killed Caleb because he wasn't here, it's like, well, it's because D&D.
Oh, okay.
And you'd probably do it in a way that was similar to like,
Are we? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
let's say that he reads D&D books or whatever that's based off of characters, or based off of your campaign. There's a certain way that somebody died, and he did it in the way that.
Should we turn?
that
The TV turned itself on.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah. So it's just patterns.
I'm learning.
I'm not sure you're allowed to tell, but how on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is the percentage of us going to be fighting undead enemies in Strahd? Because I know we're going to be fighting others like wolves and like other things and shit, but like, are undead enemies a bit more of a presence because like vampires and shit?
Possibly.
Okay, so I'm not totally.
A lot of the
Boom,
stuff in
with all my
there is
necromancy
like
No, but
It's good to invest in some other spells.
a lot in there is it's tables probably
Okay.
for monster encounters,
Yeah.
and it could be undead, it could be other
yeah.
things.
I mean, I have it with me. I don't know why I brought it. It was just in my backpack. I was being lazy. But like, just the table that they give you for the base shit is like it is a mix between
Wildlife.
like the druid that you guys ended up putting down real easy.
That was fine
The
encounter.
dire wolves, the actual wolves, maybe vampire spawn, maybe something else. It really just depends on because like when I'm playing it with the other guys, I am rolling off the table, and that's only because like I
It's
didn't.
just the 2 dudes that you're playing with.
Yeah, but we haven't played since we started playing Strahd, so it makes it kind of like fuck.
Have we surpassed them already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. You guys having your characters, yes, you guys have a better way of handling shit. Because, like I said,
These guys are new, right?
For example, they're not careful. Legitimately, like for instance, in the part that we just did, which is not out yet, and I don't think this will be out before then, anyways. When you guys went into the coffin maker's house, you guys were careful about the room.
Yep.
Right? About you guys had detect magic.
That was
which helped you find the item where they didn't know. They
that's because we have more experience.
Exactly.
A little
bit
of metagame.
But that's not always so it. Yeah. Going into the room where they found the vampires, they didn't think they saw a thing marked junk and opened the crate, and then they were 6 vampires deep. Where you guys had
Did they fight them or did they run?
They fought them. They fought them.
Find a Illusidor picture to give me so I can make a big like overlay for this.
Basically, he just looks like fucking Moroku from Inuyasha, but with like spike, kind of like.
Well, I don't want to put an anime picture
here.
as your portrait.
Yeah, I know. But you just pick an elf and pretend that he's got a Japanese staff and the robes, monk robes.
It'll be kind of like the way the one shot is, where it's a real picture, because I don't want to draw icons.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's like, you guys are a bit more experienced, so it makes it easier to go through. Them, it's just like But for you, I'm trying to give more of a story experience versus just battles. And the way that Caleb immediately said, "Oh, well, we can travel from here to here in like a day based off of mileage," where I'm thinking it takes a little bit longer. So them getting from one place to another took more time and stuff. So like them going from
Caleb just knew the rules better.
Yeah. Right. So, but from like you guys going from the village of Barovia to Vallaki was literally like an hour, versus them it took 2 days to get there.
Oh, like in playtime?
Yeah, no. Well, like no, 2 days to get there in game time. Yeah, it took them 2 hours, two days to get there.
Yeah.
Versus you guys, it took an hour. So they had an experience where they were with the siblings, and it was nighttime, and they got jumped by dire wolves. Where literally the wolf jumped on Irina's tent with Ismark, and they got stuck in there for a minute before they could get the wolves off of them.
Yeah.
Which made for a very interesting experience.
Sure.
Right.
And then, like, them having a certain type of experience in Vallaki where they were talking to the Burgomaster, where, like, you guys have had more of an experience with the Burgomaster than they have. right? And so, but something happened where they didn't know what to do because they didn't look around, and I had to jump the gun on something, which put the fear of God into them, and they just left the town.
Oh.
Well, actually, they got thrown out.
Did they say fuck no on participating in any of the?
Yeah.
Aren't like when you go say there's a new town in a book like that.
Yeah.
Aren't there like 3 or 4 different scenarios that could play out?
There's special events that could happen depending on how long you guys are in the town.
Because okay, cool. I guess it's just dependent on the book because I never read any of those official 5th edition ones, but I remember like in some of the 1st edition ones, it's like, oh, you arrive in the town of blah, and there's these 4 things that could happen. Choose one to happen, like the festival or something else.
Right, there's something in the back of the book for sure.
Every experience is almost different.
Right, like for instance, in the village of Barovia, you guys stayed long enough where they had that march of the souls happen.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, where the others...
Was that like a little story thread? Like if we followed that, we could have done some other stuff? Or was that just like an extra detail?
It was an extra detail.
And also DM's discretion to add more to it.
Right, yeah. So like you guys just saw it happen first.
Is that a thing that happens in the town, or is that just
something that happens in the town?
Only if you stayed a certain amount of length.
Right, right.
We did, but they did.
For instance, you guys, I think in this last session, you guys left Valaki. I think.
The town?
Yeah.
What did we do last? I can't remember.
You guys took...
We can listen
we went to the... we were fighting that one dude who threw the girl in the lake, and then we took the girl to the...
Yeah, and you went to go take her back.
Yeah.
And I forget what we did after that.
The Native Americans of
the gypsies.
They were more like gypsies.
Yeah. So you guys went to go talk to the gypsies, and then you noticed that one of them rode off, and that was about it. But
we tried to... I think Aloysius wanted to try to follow...
Yeah, he wanted to try and slap Hunter's Mark on him.
Yeah.
And you guys would have to be able to keep up.
It doesn't necessarily say Hunter's Mark like does anything other than just gives you extra damage to it. I mean, it says it's easier to track, and it's barely even. Yeah, there's barely any like.
Which I mean, it's not a bad idea because he's trying to use his ability as a ranger to track somebody.
Yeah,
which is fair.
It doesn't give you like a.
It's more like a DM's
right.
Yeah, it's more like DM's discretion.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm not going to put against because it makes for interesting storytelling. Where it's like you guys notice who this motherfucker is, but with that, it's like you guys. I accidentally steered you towards that event.
Yeah?
Right. Yeah, I did. Versus them, where they went there directly.
I wasn't kind of paying attention, so when Caleb was doing this thing, I was like, hey, I got a zoo. I was just like, I just went along with that.
Right, yeah.
That was my fault.
Right, I mean, but that's the thing. It's like,
no, I was trying to stay awake because I was in that chair, like...
Yeah, and he was also kind of still sick at the time.
Yeah.
But it's like, I fucked up because Octavio had he does have his carnival thing in the city, but I fucked up and I didn't look hard enough, so I just put it there.
That's cool.
So, and it brought you towards this event, which I thought was an interesting event for you guys.
Yeah.
Versus them, where they walked up there and then they explored a little bit more around around the lake, and they had a different situation that they dealt with versus you guys.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was like interesting.
That part had a few different ideas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just depends on what you guys did at the lake.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Versus them, where it was like they literally took the siblings, dropped them at the town, and was like, all right, let's go keep exploring, and then they went somewhere else. Well, they stayed there. A situation happened, or here I might as well just explain it to you. So what happened is that they brought the siblings to the town. They did some exploring. They got the bones. They fought the vampires. Right. They didn't have a situation with the burgomaster whatsoever. They never talked to him. Mm-hmm. They didn't meet Izek or anything. Mm-hmm. So, and then they were there for a couple of days. They didn't know what to do. So I'm like, all right, I don't know what's going to happen.
Festival happens.
I brought Strahd.
Oh.
I brought Strahd in a day before the festival happened.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is Strahd supposed to appear at the festival?
Strahd can show up whenever he wants.
I mean, it is his...
Yeah, I have read a story where something like that happens.
Right. So I brought Strahd in, and he came in with like.
Did he have his nightmare? Was it a nightmare?
He just showed up. He just
walked in the middle of the town.
In Thunder cracked. He showed up in the middle of the town, right outside the inn, and he had like 6 direwolves with him.
Right.
And he just said, "Where's the girl?" Yeah. And we're like, we don't know. He's like, well, you have 2 days to bring the girl to me, bring her to Castle Ravenloft. It's like, we can't make it there in 2 days based off of the journey that they took. And it's like, well, you bring her in 2 days or I'm going to deal with it myself. And that put the fear of God into them.
Yeah. So
they were in the town until the festival. And when the festival happened, one of them said, fuck your festival, and they got kicked out. And so they kept pushing. And they ended up going somewhere else.
Not towards the castle.
Not towards the castle. They went the opposite way of the castle. And they went to a different place, and then they met somebody else. And then like that. But they didn't even meet Rictavio.
Okay.
But they did meet and they didn't
do any of the bones of the ancients.
Huh?
Did they do any of the bones of the ancients shits?
The for Saint Andral?
Or Saint
Yeah, no, that's what they did. They literally they got to town, the twins went their way, or the siblings went their way. They went to the church, because they also had
What brought them to the church?
Huh?
What brought them to the church?
They one of the guys wanted to play more than one character, because it's like, I'm like, okay, that's fine. You guys only have 2. I'll let you guys, if you want to, make another character for it.
That's exhausting.
You know?
My dad said that when he did first edition stuff back in the 70s and 80s, everyone would play like 2 characters.
Right. So what I did was I let him make a character, and I'm like, all right, so he was kind of bouncing off both characters. If one wasn't there, he would play that other character. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, just give me one of them and we can do that.
Okay.
And so he ended up making a cleric. And so the cleric went to the church, and the cleric talked to the guy, and he was an Asimir. So the kid wasn't talking, so he let out his angelic form, and everybody in the church was all about his business. Yeah, so it's like, oh, he's clearly heavenly in this dark land, so he's in a church. It makes sense. So then they end up fighting, or they found Miloviv, and they saw him running because there was a different situation, and they caught him, and they threatened him, and they got the information, and then they went to the place.
So they managed to roll intimidation checks while we fumbled ours.
Exactly.
God damn it.
So they ended up going to the place. I fucked up not thinking about the intrigue and how it worked out, and they just broke in differently than how you guys broke in.
We have a ram.
Yeah, you had a ram, and there was bars set up, and you guys prepared, where I wasn't thinking that the place had bars. And so they were just able to kick the door open. There was a fuck up on my part. But they got in. They got the bones, but they didn't know about the vampires because I forgot to tell them about the vampires. So they went upstairs. One of them opened the chest, and he was an artificer. So he was all by himself while he was upstairs.
Certain artificers can have an iron defender as their
Right, but he didn't pick. He picked the artillerist.
So that one's not.
I don't know enough about this.
Only one of the artificer subclasses are that good, because it's the one where you can make the fucking iron defender as your mount. Because
he picked that one because it gave his crossbows the ability to do rapid shot.
Oh, you can just make yourself an auto. You can just find an auto crossbow.
Yeah, but he just wanted to make it at an early level.
That's true.
So that's what he was. So he went into the room, opened the box that said junk all the way in the back, and all 6 of those vampire spawns showed up.
Right.
And they fought him off just barely, where you guys set the fucking place on fire.
Hey, that seems like the best possible.
Yeah.
One of us needs you need to get the sunlight spell.
The spell?
Or light. Does light work on vampires?
It has to be natural sunlight.
Yeah. Moonbeam doesn't work either.
What about sunbeam?
Is there sunbeam?
I think there is as well.
I don't know. I know there's moonbeam.
Right. But then, so they were eventually, after that situation, they didn't know what to do because they returned the bones. They felt like their mission was complete in town. Then they didn't know what to do, so they were going to wait till the festival. Brought Strahd in. Strahd put the fear of God into him. Because literally, after that happened, they're like, we don't know what to do. He's going to be here in 2 days. It doesn't fucking matter. He's about to end this entire campaign. And then I just didn't have him show up. Because by that point, they already got kicked out of the town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was interesting. So they just went on their way, and they ended up finding somebody else. And they found a couple of things there. And it was an interesting little experience.
I know that I believe in Kresk, Dice Camera Action, when I watched them 2 years ago do this, Strahd appeared there.
Yeah.
And was on a nightmare and fucked some shit up real bad. and they barely got away like alive. And I know that Jared's character saw himself on those gallows, and then he died later in the campaign. I don't know if that was connected to that.
It's not.
That's why when I saw myself there, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die later.
No, it's not connected.
Okay.
I'm trying to kind of make my character not like he's a necromancer, but he's not like just gonna go to like a graveyard and raise like skeletons.
Right.
He's got more respect for the dead, which is why he's a necromancer in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why he's only gonna necromance people who attacked us or like random piles of bones in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Which there isn't a whole lot of, so we'll probably be getting a lot of zombies. My character's a bit more of a respectful necromancer.
Right. But paired off with your cleric, it makes it a weird dichotomy.
Yeah, which is good. There's a little bit of conflict with inter-party conflict is good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, and there hasn't been a whole lot of.
No, mostly was you raising that one guy that one time, and then when you guys were talking,
we had no use of it. We just had him go off.
You put him into the lake.
I didn't put him in the lake. I had him go to the forest and just.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just throw his
and
head
then
up.
What was it? Oh, when you guys met the siblings, Caleb wanted money, and you talked him out of it because like, no, you're dumb. We're supposed to help these people. They need help. So
yeah.
I think like I'm gonna be real honest here. Aloysius is a stupid name for this fucking character. That sounds like a pimp.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, my name.
First off, he's a cowboy with a bow and arrow. He can literally
Elven cowboy.
An elven cowboy with a bow and arrow. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but
he's not using his pseudo dragon for anything.
He's not. Well, he never really uses Buttercup for anything.
His character's all over the place.
And Buttercup, I'm pretty sure, is still in the abyss.
This is not the first time he's had a character with the little beast companion.
Right. Well, he likes little animals.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. It's like Buttercup is still in the abyss, if I last remember, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're not getting Buttercup back.
I'm
excited for going back to our main campaign.
I am too.
I've got some nice role-playing plan now for when we find Smelting Ball's corpse.
If we find Smelting Ball's corpse.
We're going to find his corpse.
You don't know that.
We're gonna. I've got some sweet things planned.
Oh, here, and obviously you can't divulge anything.
Yeah.
If you've written anything, and that's fine. So this is more of just like possibilities between companions, or a dead companion and a current companion until the new companion shows up. The thing is, like the Mushroom Queen, whatever, I forget her name. Yeah. She
Zugmoy.
Yeah, Zugmoy. She could possibly give us back Buttercup. We don't know.
She probably could, but not like anything.
But the way that she acts was enough to make me understand Amarok could not follow. Because it seems like a one-sided relationship. It was either do this or get clapped.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, well, I guess I'm getting clapped.
I mean, they are fungus, so you might get the clap.
Yeah. You'll probably Amarok's probably.
I'm fully prepared that if when I bring in fuck, I forget his name. I've made him so long ago. I want to change it now.
Do it. We still have time.
Yeah. Well, whenever I bring in my
big black elf man,
my half drow.
Half drow.
Yeah, half drow. When we bring him in, I'm fully prepared to accidentally run into Amarok in the abyss if we're still there.
Sure.
So I've thought about it. I'm not happy about it because he still has the big suck, which is going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. So,
that episode's just about to go up. I got to do the visual part, and that's it. And then that episode where you find it is going to go up.
Okay. But yeah, no. So that's
funny. It's funny hearing that back. Just hearing how angry you got. I wasn't laughing. I'm not laughing at you getting angry. I'm just laughing at my character.
Yeah. No. It's fine. It's conflict. So it's funny. It's funny to deal with.
I don't know what to name that episode.
Huh?
I'm not sure what to name that episode. You don't even call it the big suck yet.
No, I don't think we call it.
Maybe next episode we call it the big suck. We can call the next episode the big suck.
I don't know.
This one could be like we've made a lot of mistakes.
I don't know.
Is that the same episode where they try and get the scrolls?
No.
This is episode after?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't know. But yeah, no. So it's fun. I'm excited to go back to it. I wanna.
You should read up on some of the Unearthed Arcana stuff because they just released some new Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of different stuff for all different classes.
It's a lot of psionic warriors.
And it's so. Huh?
They released some psionic stuff.
Is this like new?
Yeah.
Like how new is this?
It's like recently.
Like December nuke?
There's a one for the rogue where they can essentially create psychic daggers. They have a fighter that's psionic, and they have a wizard, I think that's also psionic.
A Wujin?
Is this like
This is super recent.
Like December recent?
November.
We might be talking about the same thing, because I know that November had a UA that gave us a shit ton of different abilities that we could slot into our current characters. So
no, like they just made new classes like Soul Knife, Psychic Warrior, and like Psionic Wizard or some shit.
Because there were psionics that's a really old UA that they haven't brought in yet because it's too overpowered.
Well, it just seems like they released it with Eberron simply because like the Kalishtar. So it's like, but like straight up, one of the moves that the Soul Blade has is that he can create psionic knives, and he could throw them and then create new psionic knives.
Infinite.
Yes.
Parker and I kind of had a thing like that where we had darts that would like come back to us
in the first ever campaign. 2013.
So we'd just be sitting on the corner just fucking throwing them.
That was a fun time, right after we graduated high school.
No, we were still in high school. Yeah, we did just graduate high school.
This summer.
We were doing we were stupid in that campaign. Like when Caleb would wrap me in my fucking fire dragon like pelt, light me, pour one of my many bottles of alcohol on me, light me on fire, and throw me at an enemy. Or like whenever an enemy would appear, because rogues.
You look like you're going through some type of turmoil just thinking about this.
Yeah.
Rogues in Gen 1 D&D would they had climbing abilities. They could climb, and so whenever a battle would start, I would climb to the top of I'd climb on like the roof, and then I would jump down, and that would be my attack.
Yeah.
Every single time I climbed tree, I climbed everything.
Yeah. So it's like you guys.
You would get sneak attack.
I would, yeah.
It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
And just everybody's busy because I was working in Federal Way last week. At some point, I went to the McDonald's where Charisse was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You were there?
Yeah, I did. She was like, "What's up, dude?" I'm like, just working. And he's like, "Yeah, hopefully we can get a game in soon." I'm like,
"Yeah, hopefully I am." I like
Garrett to be like work.
Yeah. Which I mean, it's not against him. He's getting money, so I'm not mad. But it's like
I was proud of that last that session we did with him went well.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was fine.
Good.
For the folks out there, that one's not recorded.
That one's not recorded.
We were doing
Sorry, boys.
we were doing Tomb of Annihilation, but we figured that we'd be able to record that, or not record that, but play that more often. But we had too many people. We're not used to that yet.
Yeah.
And the more people, the less schedule alignment you get.
Right.
Yeah.
Not only that, but the way that we are as a group with just the four that we have is already an on-track nuisance.
There's a lot of strong personalities.
Right. I don't know if this is me or me being mad for my character, but I cannot deal with fucking Gleamscale's Christianity. It pisses me off.
Why not? Why?
I do not like it that I can't say anything about my God without him about to turn coat on me.
Yep, you understand why I hated playing. I didn't hate, but it was really.
No, it's like annoying. Caleb plays the character well, but if I want to talk about Selune, I don't want him to say, "Oh, you mean Bahamut?" It's like, no, we're about to fucking fight. I'll say that I have Tiamat on principle.
You just have to agree.
It's like, yes. I will make a new character so I don't have to listen to you.
Say yes. This is cleric Bahamut.
As soon as you mention Bahamut, your gods will be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to
give a big wink, like.
It's like I don't want to sit here and pray to the wrong god.
Yeah.
It's like I like my cleric as it is right now. It's like it's an interesting class to get used to, but I also need to learn how to play other classes because Amarok was running and gunning for the most part. Playing the monk that I made the first time I played with you guys was interesting, but I didn't get enough time to learn him.
Monks are functionally one of the easiest classes to
people say monk and fighter.
Yeah, monk and fighter are like.
But
they're like easy to learn, hard to master kind of classes.
Yeah, I still wanted to play it. I just didn't get enough time.
Yeah.
And then
mastering fun.
And then playing. What was it? Starting to play this. Playing the cleric it's interesting. I tried running and gunning like I did with Amarok, and that did not turn out so well. So it's like mostly trying.
Clerics are pretty
they're mid. Yeah. So it was interesting. But I don't know. Playing a long range mage character that does have melee capabilities. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Warlock has used Eldritch Blast, and like that's fine with me. I don't care.
Warlock is like a weird mix because they get a lot of really amazing spells, but they only have like 4 or 5 spell slots for their entire fucking like thing, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Because my Warlock, the Archon, his signature spells will be Crown of Stars, but I won't get that until like level 7. And I can only cast that once on a long rest because after 6th level, they get 1 spell of 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th level, but they can only cast once after long rest. Short rest.
Warlocks do have
short rest. So I think that's what they.
No, I think Mystic Arcanum is it gives those spells long rest, but they restore all the other spell slots on short rests.
I thought it just said, in general, any spell gets restored to short rest for a Warlock.
For what spell slots they have, because you don't get spell slots for 6th level above.
You don't?
For Warlocks, no. You only choose 1 of every level after that. But that's fine.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like I haven't been on D&D Beyond in a minute, which makes me sad. Because it's like, I have to wait now, and now I have to wait extra.
D&D Beyond is really weird because it mixes a lot of different shit together, so a lot of it's very like...
Right, I'm just saying making characters because it's fun, but it's like, I have more characters in here. Like I created another blood hunter, but it's a furbolg, and I like the way that it's like what it is. I have my feral tiefling fighter gunslinger.
I like the furbolg from Critical Role Season 2.
Yeah, it's what I kind of made this character.
Pumat Soul.
Oh, Pumat Soul, yeah.
I remember his voice.
Yeah, I know he has. Pumat Soul's cool, but I kind of made this character based off of Talison's. In a way,
okay.
So because I like his take on how he plays his characters. So yeah, I know. Like one is more like the dude.
He's just gay.
Yeah. So like I liked Mollymock. I'm enjoying Caduceus. So Caduceus, he plays a furball cleric now.
Who's Caduceus?
He's their cleric.
It's a person's name.
Yes, it's the character's name in the show.
I've not gotten that far.
Yeah, there's a situation that happens, and like he has to play a new character.
I haven't watched it in like a year.
Yeah, shit got real.
I usually stop watching. I stopped watching season 1 around episode like late 20s.
Yeah.
Then season 2, I just fell off at like the early 20s.
Yeah, I wanted to try and go back and watch season 1, but I started on season 2, and the audio quality bugs the shit out of me, so it's really hard.
In season 1?
Yeah.
I don't really notice it.
Well, it's like the different of me like listening to shit. It's very apparent. Like in the first episode, like Matt's mic is just, and it's like, and everybody sounds far away. And it's like I'm not there with the characters yet. Versus me starting with this, it's like I love all their characters and the way they interact.
Well, in season 1, they didn't start at level 1. They were already doing stuff.
Yeah, they were mid into the shit, and it was still fine. I like listening to the twins. I liked. I knew a little bit about the Bard and the Goliath. Yep. So I liked their little dynamic. I didn't know too much about Pike. I didn't care anything about the Warlock Dragonborn because
the sorcerer.
The sorcerer, yeah. I didn't. I know they had a situation with him.
I liked him though.
But his overpompous attitude was.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird to me.
One of my favorites. I noticed you've got a problem with pompous like characters.
I hate people that think that they're full of themselves. It's a problem.
I hope I'm not.
That's not a problem. That's a legit like thing.
It's a problem with me, like specifically. I get all like instant aggro. Oh shit! Yeah, no, it's
like people who are at the grocery store. Like I know better.
Right? No, it's like people. And granted, I could be being a hypocrite because I know there's certain shit that I'll say, but it's like I feel like I'm well-rounded in that. But then it's like, where a person that says that it's not my fault, I'm perfect, even if they're joking, will tick me off. So, but him having his character is like he was metagaming. I've seen a bunch of clips and stuff like that where he was like involved in the situation where he was metagaming. People caught him cheating, like the group caught him. Yeah, where he'd roll a dice and he'd change the dice. Yeah, That's why he's off the show halfway through the season. Yeah.
I thought he was doing like other things.
No, he got kicked off the show because he was caught cheating, and he had bad.
Who's this?
What's his name?
I forget his name too. He had a
Dave,
weird. It wasn't Dave.
Is that bald guy that kept talking about parameters of the spell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a voice actor too.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple of shit, but he was
I thought it was fun, but that's just me.
He got caught. He was metagaming a bunch. He wanted to be involved with everything. He was trying to become the pro tag. He also he was caught cheating a bunch too.
Okay. And that's why I've seen a lot of
Notice
a lot of memes.
Right. It's like notice how even with is her Ashley, right? The girl who plays
What's
Pike.
the character they play? Because I know a couple of them.
Well, Ashley's character that plays wow, how did I forget all this? She plays the gnome cleric, but in season 2 she plays the Ace Yasha. Yeah. Yasha, Ashley comes in every now and again, but she's working, right? Where he just disappeared.
Right.
And it's because they didn't want to do work with him anymore and they just killed off his character.
Right.
So it's like
that's brutal.
Right. Well, it's like he was
makes sense.
They didn't literally kill his character, did they?
They killed his character off.
I thought he like had to go somewhere and they never came back.
No, they killed his character off.
How? I was there. I watched after he left. They didn't kill his character, to my knowledge.
Well, I mean, I guess by the time season 2 happens, it's already a time skip, so...
We can just assume?
Yeah, just assume. I could be wrong. I could be talking completely out of my ass.
Okay.
But I thought I read that they killed his character off.
Maybe they did. I didn't watch that far.
But
I've seen a lot, like on certain forums I participate in, people will post like, so does holding fireball in your hand create light around you? And they post a picture of that guy, and it's always like, that is not within the parameters of this spell.
Yeah.
And there's been like arguments where it's like, yeah, fireball will produce light, but it's like, oh, it doesn't say it produces light, but it's fireball.
Yeah.
It's fire, it should produce light.
Right, no. It's
like, say dim light and call it quits.
Yeah, let's just say fucking dim light.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, that type of shit, so.
Like in Skyrim.
But yeah, so his character was gone. So I don't know. I really like Taliesin and how he plays his characters. So
it's fun.
I made a character based off of that. I think I accidentally made 2 characters based off of that. I wasn't thinking about it until I finished it. I created a changeling rogue.
That seems like the very the easiest way to play a changeling. No offense.
Yeah, no. I just thought it was good. I could make it interesting.
The man of 1,000 faces.
Yeah. I have a human fighter samurai because I was being a weeb. A human artificer. I have.
Chance, you have 2 Japanese characters, and we still haven't played
2 Japanese themed characters.
And we still haven't played in Karator yet.
So
yeah,
they're not like super weeaboo. They're just Japanese themed.
And you don't have to play a Japanese character in Karator. You can do Chinese.
I already have an idea for Karator.
Mongolian based.
I just have a black guy as a samurai because I'm like that.
Oh, Yasuke, dude.
Yeah.
Yasuke.
Yeah. I have the cleric. I have the half elf that needs to be his name changed. I have the Callister monk. I created another shifter, but he's a ranger, and then Amarok's way at the bottom, crying in the abyss.
I've got
holding his sword.
Still holding his sword.
My character, the Archon, he's very pompous, but I hope that doesn't clash with you.
No. The difference is, like, I know you're acting for the character versus what a person's personality is actually like.
He's very pompous, but he does good. He doesn't he's just pompous for the sake of being pompous.
So for instance, let's think about how you act with Elissador as of right now. How whenever you greet a person, you hold like this prim and proper princess hand out, like kiss my ring, bitch. It's like
I've never played a character like that. That's kind of an asshole.
Right, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Versus a person, because I know that's not who you are in real life. Versus another person that's like, oh well, reasons because I'm right. Mm-hmm. That's gonna piss me off.
Archon's kind of like Elissador.
Except no, he's a lot more like, oh yes, please bask in my presence. Oh.
Yeah.
But he's a good. No, he doesn't shake hands.
He bows.
Yeah, he gives extravagant bows. I can't wait to play that character. It's going to be exciting.
I don't know. I'm thinking about because I have a feeling that we're going to finish Curse of Strahd before we even get back to Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh yeah, probably.
So
it takes Derek a while to get back to us.
Yeah. So I was thinking of Descent into Avernus. Is that the one where they go to hell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Mad Max with in
That's
hell.
Where Joe Manganiello's character is real. He's like in D&D canon.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking about doing that one next, but I'd like to play again.
Right.
Yeah.
We could resume the campaign if Derek is at all available after Strahd.
Okay.
Well, he's probably going to want to do Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah.
Oh, that too.
I already know what happened in Tomb of Annihilation, and I feel bad because I just stumbled upon.
Well, he already knows most of Strahd. He knows
not most of it. Just
right. Well, he knows some shit that's already happened. That, for instance, there's a certain person that you guys have met, but he knows who he is, but he's not going to spoil the shit.
There's
she.
Not she. You mentioned it when you guys met him.
We're in a forest in Tomb of Annihilation, right? Like we're still kind of.
After we had to fight the 4-armed fucking gorilla, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And we haven't even talked to the 2 people that the chimera things, that we're following.
There's gonna be goblin villages around that area. I'm gonna spoil just a little tiny bit. And they're on top of a big tree, but the tree's been bent back with this long ass rope.
Just launching goblins?
Yeah, so what a character did was he snuck over and just fucking did it and snapped the goblins halfway across the continent.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet.
The bad thing was that one of the characters was on the
log.
Was in the village when he did that. So I mean, I think the character survived, but it was still just like I think he had a ring of featherfall or something.
Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't know. I'm excited to get back to playing.
I'm excited to get back to playing our main campaign. That's what I'm
getting withdrawals.
The Voros campaign.
Yeah, the Voros.
Yeah, I got some ideas that are kind of interesting and that where you guys.
I just want to do a Master Chief wake me when you need me situation at the end of Koresh's lifespan. That's where I want. Take me back to that forest.
Kind of Inuyasha your ass to the tree.
Yeah. My whole original idea for Koresh, I don't know how much Ryan has kept, but I had to delete most of it because it was way too involved.
Right.
He was going to be like an.
Well, okay, I wouldn't even say it because a lot of it still is in play.
Okay. Oh, I still need to talk with you about getting my my half elf in there because it depends on
half drow.
Yeah, the half drow. Because like I said, most of the
you need a normal drow that has like some weird equipment that makes it so that he's okay in the sunlight.
That's up to the DM. That's the only reason why I picked the half drow.
Sure.
Well, maybe you could be ostracized for being a half breed, and that's why you're an adventurer.
Right. Well, I mean, because I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing in the Underdark, but I mean,
take the drow magic feat.
Mm-hmm.
Like instantly,
it
has
given
so many fucking good skills.
Yeah, it's given with it.
You get like free detect magic, free levitate, free misty.
I'm not sure if that works with the half drow.
It'll probably work.
Yeah, maybe. But no. So it's like I don't know exactly because I don't know how in depth we're going with the Underdark, and so with that I don't know if you're meeting a female leader of the Underdark, but my idea was like because they do fucked up shit to the males in the Underdark. They put them, they do some serious shit to those characters.
It's like
it's either they're warriors or sex slaves.
There's a part in
sex
Elder
slaves,
Scrolls,
please.
In Elder Scrolls,
tie me up.
In Elder Scrolls lore, where some of the elves take the very earliest like Imperials and like they make like gut gardens where they take their entrails and just fucking like leave them up in fucking patterns and shit and just do horrible, torturous, maiming shit.
Yeah, fuck the Altmer in Elder Scrolls, man. They
so it's kind of like that.
I mean, a little bit, but it's like it's more forced upon religion, and if you don't follow the religion, there is no you leave, you die.
No torture.
Right, males are all supposed to be submissive to the matriarchy.
How is that any different from that is now in real life?
Yeah, no, they're supposed to be subservient to the matriarchy. So I was gonna do a thing
you're just like dick fell off from too much abuse.
Yeah, effectively. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna have like whatever how that works out. My character was going to be actually done with the Underdark, but he was also gonna have like an aversion to females.
Oh.
Like, but he's not gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like, anytime he meets a woman, he's gonna be a dick about it.
Oh, woman!
Yeah.
Get out of my way, Moy!
So it is 2019.
Femoid!
No, not even that. He's just gonna be. It's gonna be like just
anti-Moroku.
Yeah, essentially, it's like like we see a woman, you guys start talking to her, I'm immediately gonna keep moving. It's like he just has like that big aversion.
PTSD.
Right? Yeah. Because he's like going to believe that every woman is going to be similar to the women of the Underdark.
He's basically a 10-year-old.
Yeah, bitch has cooties, don't touch me.
Yeah.
So that's what I was gonna do with the character.
Okay.
But I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to tie it to, because he's not like a natural. Like I don't know if most drow generally have magic, like, or magic focused.
Well, certain drow I think just get, or certain every elf I think gets just a cantrip or two.
Right. But I'm just like thinking, like,
each elf gets a single.
Thinking about how the Underdark works, that they're mostly warriors and assassins.
Right.
And if they're not part of the Underdark, they're part of the Raven Queen's Shaddar Kai and shit. So it's like you're either an assassin or you're a warrior, but not, you have some magic but not focused in it. So that's why mine was going to be like,
it'd probably be the females who are more magic.
Right. So that's why I was going to have mine be like, okay, well, this one, he's a half elf, he's a half drow, not really taken by either society, because if he goes up to the surface, he's going to be ostracized. But if he goes down and tries to be more involved in society, he's going to be oppressed. So he's like, was looking for a way out, and Alistair made a pact with him.
Who did?
Alistair, the one good chaotic good drow of the Underdark that literally just does shit to fuck with her own mother. And it's like, all right, I'll make a pact with you. And that's how he becomes a Hexblade Warlock. Mm-hmm. And she'll get like a silver long sword, and that's his pact weapon. So that I was thinking about it for a minute, but I just needed to know where his status is within the Underdark for it to fully
cement. And I haven't fleshed all of it out yet, so I'm working on it.
Right. So yeah, that's where I was going with this character. I'm really excited.
And there might be a few sessions without your character, depending on how slow or how fast they get to would appear.
Yeah.
I hope it's not another Derek situation where he's sleeping for 2 hours before he.
Well, I mean, if he's saying it's 1 or 2 sessions, it just depends, because the last sessions, like, we literally are being transferred to the Underdark by that point.
Mm-hmm. We are in the process of.
Yeah, we are in the Bifrost teleporting bullshit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to play the Drow character. I didn't want to watch Amarok go, but it was like, this is its time.
You grow up so fast.
I just realized something.
What? Have we not been recording?
No, we have been.
But fuck, what is that?
This is the mic cord.
So we've been
we're recording off the computer audio.
That's all right.
Oh. Yeah, so it's gonna sound shit.
Oh,
that's all right.
Okay.
Let's see if we.
I like to dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
like a little announcement.
All right.
Shit.
Now we have good audio.
Now we've got good audio.
Sorry you had to bear through that.
Yeah, that's like 4.
So I'm going to give my reasons as to why siding with the Nord in Skyrim is the best possible outcome. Okay. Okay. Not best really possible outcome. Not best possible outcome, but best like ideological way of doing it. Okay?
Man's just in it.
Because like I said before, when the Imperials were when they weren't even called Imperials, when they were the Needs, okay, they were tortured and strung up to be laughed at like living like art by the Aelids who the Altmer descended from. So why in hell would the Imperials of today side with the Altmer, the Altmeri Dominion? That's like the Jews of today siding with neo-Nazis today. That's absolutely and utterly 100% ridiculous. So I don't know why anybody would side with the Imperials.
Call it an alliance.
Stupid.
It's just called
yeah, it's a stupid, shitty alliance. The Nords choose. You know what they're doing? They're choosing to go down with their country, and that's fine by me. They stick by their principles. They don't bow down to some stupid knife ears.
They're racist white folk.
Knife ears?
Knife ears. That's what we call elves around this house.
Yeah, knife
around elves, watch yourselves.
Yeah.
All right.
That was like
long
real.
Years,
that was like
you've had that on your chest for a minute.
That was like real racism against the fictional race.
Now I'm going to tell you why the dwarves shouldn't be allowed into.
No, dwarves are fine. They make stuff. They're productive. The elves aren't.
The elves don't create. They only destroy.
Yeah, they only destroy. They only consume. They don't do anything. They don't do anything.
They don't have industry.
I don't know if I have like a specific type of hate like that.
No, I don't really. It's a shitty.
Yeah, I am. Because like I was thinking, I was like, well, I kind of hate this about Kingdom Hearts. Like, nah, dude, he had his reasons. And then it's like I was thinking about like Persona, but it's like it's not really them. It's their just not necessarily their shadows, but their influences and what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I was like, is that on?
Yeah. That's
okay. So
if I can be honest, I don't like most short races except dwarves. Dwarves are cool. I think halflings and what's the other one?
Gnome.
Halflings and gnomes are a little redundant to me.
I understand gnomes. I often forget halflings exist.
Yeah, halflings and gnomes to me are a bit redundant.
The gnomes are like the short race for elves.
Yeah.
And the
gnomes are the short race for dwarves, but they're already short.
No, like gnomes are the magical short race.
Yeah.
Dwarves are the hard working short race, and the halflings are like I don't know. They're nimble.
They're lazy. Like, it's ironic because I have a halfling character that I use for one shots and everything, but like.
You do?
Yeah, that's Ankov.
Oh yeah.
He's a.
I always forget I thought he was a gnome because that's what he was originally.
No, he is a gnome. Yeah, not a halfling. Whoops, my bad.
Okay. No,
close enough. Oh, fuck.
I don't think to do. I just pluck hairs on my beard. It's not a good thing to do.
I know. I'm looking at the waveforms right now, and on the computer, the waveforms were a lot bigger.
Yeah.
But with the mic on and it's closer to us, which should be getting clearer audio, the waveforms aren't that big.
It'll sound better.
I
Okay.
was gonna say, larger waveforms don't mean better audio.
Okay, I must sound like an idiot right now.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine because I can try and turn up the gain. Excuse the buffering, everyone. Oh, maybe not.
Speaking of which, I'm going to take this opportunity to go take a fatty piss.
You gotta piss out your fat?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I could do that.
What's up, everybody? It's Matty fucking Smokes.
What?
That's a reference.
What's that one guy who drank the Crystal Pepsi and vomited?
Oh, that's the LA Beast here.
The LA Beast.
That dude is a legend.
Gay.
That man's a king.
So at some point, yeah, I'm gonna buy Terranigma Repro cart because I have one, but it doesn't work anymore because I shoved it too hard into the SNES.
You're just so excited that you broke it.
I played it for like 15 minutes when I first got it, and then the second time I put it into the thing, it broke. And we're gonna record that shit.
Hey man,
I keep saying, but I haven't played that game in years since 2015.
Is it like an RPG?
It's what can I compare it to? It's not like turn-based. It's an action RPG.
On the NES?
SNES.
Okay.
It's like one of my favorite games of all time. Are you looking it up?
Yeah. Nice.
I was gonna go up to the mic, but your head's pretty close to the mic.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want you to fart on my mic.
Smelly mic.
Okay. That's not... Why aren't you... Do the thing. Anyways, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else we want to play on the channel. I do want to do Devil May Cry because I want you guys to experience that story.
No, that's
for
fine.
how dumb it is.
And, like, I feel more open doing it, like... Because usually I would be like... I'm not into the game, so I don't know if I want to.
Right.
But if you guys are playing it, and I'm not, even if it's a game I'm not into,
right.
I don't have to play it, and I just watch it.
Yeah.
And, like, recording it for some reason makes me feel more open to doing that. I don't know why.
It has that effect. When recording, it makes you want to play things that you don't normally want to do.
Just so I get a weird reaction out of it.
Right. Like, what was it? There was a point-and-click game called, like, Day of the Tentacle.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is when I was trying to do a...
Sounds like a hentai.
Yeah, you would think. No, it was a game that was on the PC at some point, and it got ported over to the PS4 and Xbox, and I think. And it was when I was back doing a different YouTube channel. I've tried like 5 times. This shit's just not doing it.
I did 5 times for like Bionicle shit back in the day.
Yeah. So we were playing that, and it was me, my roommate, and the female that we had on the channel. And
the female?
The girl.
Whoa.
And she was like heading it, and it was just like I wasn't interested, but we had fun just making fun of it. So it was interesting. Like,
right.
I would never play that game in my life, but seeing there was somebody else playing it makes it more fun.
Right.
And so it was like, and also it was like fun having, we did Dead Space 1.
I had the second one.
This looks like some like Chrono Trigger type shit.
Yeah. It's not turn-based or anything, though. It's just...
What's not turn-based?
Terranigma.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like looking at just pictures.
It was just pictures.
Oh. Yeah. You jump around, slash, and...
Stab. Shiv.
You use spears in that game, no swords.
Oh, really?
The only weapons are spears, which I think is cool. It got me liking spears a lot more than other weapons.
But yeah, so we tried doing that, but then, let's see, before that we played... Cause like I've tried it by myself. I've tried it with one group. I tried it with another group. I tried it with Nailed It when it was just the three of us, and we tried playing Scott Pilgrim. I think, yeah.
Is that on the channel?
And ecstasy.
No, because it was our
and low self-esteem.
It was our gaming division where we just called it Geeksy Gamers.
Okay.
But
it's still up?
No, no. Because we tried playing Scott Pilgrim. We have me getting my ass beat in a scrub lord match of Street Fighter V, which bothers me to this day. And I think
I don't know if fighting games would work super well, but we could try.
It would if we all have a decent level.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm
not even with the decent. It's just,
I can't take another ass whooping like I did in that Common Rights game.
I would never subject you guys to that because like I don't play fighting games as much as I do anymore. Like last night was the first time in a long while I bought the DLC pack for Cross Tag Battle. And I was it's like it's Blaze Blue. It has Blue. It has Ruby, Under Night and Birth. It has Persona.
Fucking gone. Okay, there you go. There's
and it has like a couple of other things. And I wanted to play one of the Ruby characters that came out because I like her design.
All I know is porn.
Look at those characters.
That's fair.
You fucking Coomer. God damn.
You can't avoid it.
Coomer.
You can't avoid it.
Yes, you can. You totally can. Just ignore it. You don't have to constantly think about sex. The receptors in your fucking brain are fried. You can barely form sentences. You're always thinking about cum and sex.
I'm cooling.
I'm not a Puritan. I have I have like a 12 gigabyte folder of porn. 12 gigabytes doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot.
I'm sorry, what, you say 12 gigabytes?
Yeah.
Wait,
that's a lot for porn.
Yeah, it really fucking is.
I don't know. It's probably like 4 gigabytes.
That's 250 songs times 12.
I'm over exaggerating. It's probably, like I said,
that's a lot.
It's probably like 4 gigabytes to be honest, which is still quite a lot.
Yeah, it really is. Anyways,
I have favorite artists. All right.
Okay, sure.
I do too.
Regardless, I'm just saying, it's like the character. I enjoy her character design, not any porn related shit.
Is it the black-haired one?
Oh no, I like Blake, but I mean, if you know about my character, I'm picking Punchy Chick, and that's all.
I didn't know there was a Punchy Chick.
Yeah, blonde girl.
Yes, Yang Xiaolong. I love her.
See, when I saw the original trailers for the fucking show, it looked decent, but
the animation that they have now is better than the animation they have back then, and people will argue with me if they listen to this. Personally, for me, because I'm a Saku tard, I'm obviously going to have really shit opinions regardless.
Okay.
But I enjoy the animation for Ruby now because it's more
fluid.
Yeah, it's more fluid.
I just think making a show out of full 3Ds, I've never liked fully 3D
It's really hard. It's really hard.
Especially when they used to animate fucking MMD, dude.
I don't know what that is.
Miku Miku Dance?
It's how you animate like Miku fucking videos.
That was legitimately just Monty's style. Yeah, that's how Monty did his thing.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, Monty did Haloid. Monty did Dead Fantasy. 1, 2, and 3. It was all him.
I don't even know what Dead Fantasy
is. They bring in dead or alive characters and they go up against Final Fantasy characters.
That sounds dumb.
It was funny. It was also nice.
Sounds like.
But the thing is like if you watch like old running sequences between like the first 3 seasons of Ruby versus like the 4th, 5th, 6th, and I think 7th season of Ruby, the animation the animation changes, obviously, because they go from one style to another, but it changed a lot of good things about it.
Didn't one of those voice actors get busted for something?
It was Vic. It was Vic Mignogna.
Was it Vic?
Yeah, Vic.
Okay.
Vic played.
Rest in peace.
Vic played Ruby and Yang's Uncle Crow, who after his.
I thought someone else was busted on like pedophilia charges or something.
No, that was just Vic. Vic's the only voice actor that's been replaced.
Rest in peace.
They got a guy that sounds very similar, but it hasn't been anything like
Concrete.
I mean, he sounds like him, but I can still tell the difference because Vic Mignogna has a very distinct accent.
He basically like didn't he play Maka's dad?
Maka's dad in
Soul Eater?
No.
Was that someone else?
I think it was somebody else. He plays Edward Elric.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that.
he plays Edward Elric. He plays Junpei. He plays. He played Broly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel bad what happened to him, man.
I mean,
it's never been fully confirmed nor denied either. So
I know, but there's a lot of people.
There's a whole lot of
canceled.
Yeah.
Out there,
but
for nothing.
But yeah, no. So I'm trying to see who the new voice actor is. My brain is auto-defaulting to Ray Chase, and I don't think that's right.
Noctis?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Ray Chase voicing, Yozora?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I kind of hope it is.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. I kind of hope Verum Rex is its own, like, thing.
It won't be.
At least the novel.
I'm pretty sure he confirmed that Verum Rex is essentially going to be
just a one-off gag.
It's the next part of Kingdom Hearts. People are already busting theories. Yeah, no, the guy who plays Crow now is named Jason Liebrecht.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's played in Eden of the East. He's played in Full Metal. He's played in Black Cat. He's played in Holic.
All normie.
Wolf Children, Summer Wars, Shin Chan.
Oh, so he's got
Petite Princess Yusi. He's played in a lot of stuff, but nothing like too substantial, I don't think. But he does Crow's voice pretty fine, but I can still tell the difference.
Oh, for sure.
Ray Chase does play fucking Bruno Bucciolati in fucking JoJo.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, and Mick Rice Pirate, he plays Bakio.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep.
He finally got his JoJo chance. I don't care if it's badly voice acted.
It is?
I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it in English after I've already watched it in Japanese.
Not even like a YouTube clip, just mix.
Yeah, you can watch a YouTube clip.
I mean, I can, but it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to, after I've watched something in one, like I've watched a bit of Fire Force in English, so I can't go back and listen to it in Japanese because it'll fuck me up.
There's a lot of people reacting to clips in that anime where a girl gets her titties touched, and there's like a dude who's like, "Oh my god, really?" And it's like, "Shut up, man! Don't watch anime if you're not going to be ready to
dick
fucking..."
touched by a girl in accident during a thing or whatever. No one would care.
It's just people are tired of fan service, and it's like that anime. That's a big part of fucking anime. If you're tired of fan service, stop watching anime.
Exactly.
Like what the fuck? That's some simp tier bullshit going on. That is some simp tier bullshit.
You wanted gatekeeping, and those are the gatekeepers.
Yeah,
you got what you asked for.
Fucking great. That's fantastic.
That one lady that you retweeted that had like the big boobs on Twitter.
Look, okay, I retweeted.
She gave me a lot of hope.
I retweeted it not because of the big titties. I barely even saw that she had big titties.
I know.
You pointed that out.
Let him finish and stop getting so aggressive.
She gave me hope because she was denying all that shit, and she just was like a normal person. And I was surprised that people like that still exist somewhat in, like, the female gender that aren't... Because I usually see people, like, getting fucking feminist rage going on.
People getting pissed that there are women with big titties in shows like women with big titties don't exist.
Yeah.
It's like, come the fuck on, bro.
Let's run it on team, bro. We're offended by everything.
Yeah, we gotta. It's ridiculous.
People have to feel like they have to have a voice.
I'll stand off my soapbox now.
That's fine. I don't care.
We've never had soapbox.
Again,
the only soapbox I'd want is my hatred of the elves in the Elder franchise.
You have a lie box, not a soapbox.
That's not those aren't lies, buddy.
No, LYE.
Oh, that's still soap.
Yeah, like
no.
Dungeons and Dragons soap.
What were you saying?
You guys have problems. No, I was like, I've already told people recently that I don't like anybody because everybody has their own problems.
People just suck.
Well, no, it's like...
Look, I used to...
Everyone that's listening to this, I apologize for what I'm about to say. I don't give a fuck.
Don't apologize for anything.
You're not my real dad. I don't give a fuck about what your opinions are. Reason being is because you have the same opinion as everybody else in the world, whether you think that you're different or not.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's no one who has... There's no unique opinions because everybody's opinion is shared by at least a couple other people.
Right, but even that, when people try and force their idea upon me, whether it be subtle or extravagant.
So most of these faggots who want to.
It's.
I'm sorry for just name dropping faggot right there.
It's anything. I don't care who you are. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say, whether it be political or about like anime or movies or this or that. It's like, I don't fucking care. Your words do not impact my life any different than it did before you opened your fucking mouth.
I don't care either.
Can we at least agree
I just don't want it to make its way to the creators and they change it for other people.
Yeah, no, it's not even creators. I'm talking about anything in general, man.
The creators are already changing it.
And I don't want to go on this, but I have to mention it. And we had a conversation, I think, at one point. The whole Epstein bullshit. I don't fucking care.
That's fine.
I know you don't, but I just
I don't
no, that already
fucking care.
I just want to say that,
I don't
he's gonna keep
fucking care.
All right.
Because it's stupid and it does not impact me immediately.
I hope it doesn't.
I don't care if it does.
Nothing was going to happen. When I found out that he was in jail, I was already thinking, oh, he's going to be dead in days. And look what happened. He was dead in days. I already knew. I don't want to say I'm a little based in red pills, but at the same time...
Come on, Jimmy, take the red pill.
No,
no. But again, it's just like I just don't care. I don't want to hear your opinion. We can be friends.
Sure.
Don't talk to me about that bullshit.
It was fun. It was funny seeing Caleb like starting to agree with me after years of like spouting this bullshit to him because he's making the connection. He's like, "Oh, this can't just be a coincidence here and there."
Well, no, I just have like arguments with people that.
No, I totally get it.
No, it's like my boss at work. He's a good guy. He's mentally. He's something. But like we had a conversation because Friday was Friday the 13th, and he started.
Was that last Friday?
Yeah, that was last Friday. He started talking about luck and bad luck and all this shit, and he's like talking like, oh well, somebody's gonna get bad luck. I have a bad feeling. It's like, no, you have a bad feeling because you believe in this bullshit. And granted, that's like me and putting my impression upon him. But I'm like, if you can prove to me that luck is a thing, then I will believe you. And he's like, well, my wife just got pulled over. I was like, did she go to jail? It's like, no. What was the situation leading up to that? Well, our kid was late, so she drove the kid to school. Was she driving recklessly? I was like, no. It's like, were you there? It's like, no. Then you don't know. So she was probably driving recklessly based off of facts and assumptions. So then she got pulled over.
Yeah.
This is a joke, but I do believe in luck in Chance's case sometimes.
I was gonna say
because he's an unlucky bastard a lot of the times.
I don't think luck necessarily exists,
but if it does,
I've just had some pretty I've had a lot of Larry David moments in my life. A lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm moments where just shit happens. Like
he's the one time. If luck exists, then he's the unluckiest person I've ever seen.
One time, my old boss was saying, "You get a lot of people just coming up to you for no reason, right? You got a very approachable face." And I was like, "Yeah," because a lot of the times I'll have some when I'm walking around and when I was working in Tacoma, like downtown Tacoma, about a block away from me, so a couple 100 feet, there was a dude who was walking a little silly, and I figured, oh, he's probably just a performer or something.
He's a good guy.
I got closer and closer. I noticed, oh no, his clothes are disheveled. No, this is a crackhead. There was another dude in the truck waiting at the stoplight next to me. Saw the crackhead, saw me, and he got the biggest fucking Grinch grin of his fucking life, and he starts shouting and accosting the crackhead, who's getting closer and closer to me. And I'm looking at the dude like, what the fuck are you doing? I might die.
Right.
And this dude just keeps laughing. Luckily, I was able to immediately turn it. I circumvented maybe 6 or 7 blocks before I went back to how I was supposed to go because I was not dealing with that bullshit. But as I was turning away, I heard a my fucking blood froze and I just kept walking.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not about that, sir. Nope, none of that.
Yeah, no. It's like I'm not saying that I don't believe in luck, but a person that believes that bad luck only happens on this day or it's more apt to happen is telling me that. It's like you trying to tell me about your fucking religion.
It's just a festival at this point. Or
it's like superstition. It's like, I believe in black magic. I'm like, motherfucker, my family is from the South. I have the blood of the bayou rolling in my veins. You're going to talk to me about voodoo? Please, try again. I dare you.
My uncle was Baron Samedi.
Exactly. So it's like you're going to...
The thing better is if you're from, straight from Ghana or something.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like my dad is from Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana. I see how it works there. I understand... I think did I tell you guys about my fucking situation with my family of what was going down?
Very little.
Okay, so my
my
aunt passed away not long ago, right?
Okay.
Rest her soul. She was a nice woman as far as I can remember. Well, with that, parts of the family are believing that my other aunt
put you told me about this.
Fucking voodoo magic spell on her.
Yeah.
So half the family is at war.
over some
words. Yeah, over a curse. Yeah, over a curse. And I told my brother told me this because I don't have too much contact with my family because I just don't. And my brother's really the only one I talk to. Mm-hmm. He's telling me about this, and I'm like, oh, well, are you going to go down to Louisiana for? He's like, I really don't want to deal with the drama because it's stupid. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not going, so it's just what it is. But and I go and I tell my boss, it's the same guy who's thinking about all this bad luck, and he looks at me, and he's like, oh, not voodoo, not hexes. That shit's real, right? I'm like, oh.
Okay.
And so I made fun of him when we were leaving. I'm like, I'm gonna put a spell. And he's like, no, please don't do that. Please don't do that. I was like, I felt bad.
Man, come on.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't know that shit.
I'll say I'm agnostic towards it until I see some real evidence shit happens.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna discount it. I mean, obviously, it's probably not real at all.
Yeah, probably not.
But like, I want to believe it could be real.
Right.
But I know it's not. So if something happens, I might be like, huh, that's a weird coincidence. I wonder if it has anything to do with that.
Right.
But I won't immediately be like, yeah, it's real.
I've had so many situations where I don't believe in God at all. I don't want to call myself an atheist because I think a lot of atheists are obnoxious. But
maybe.
Because I totally don't believe in God. I don't want to say I'm an atheist though either. I have a lot of respect for religions because I know for the most part these people just keep to themselves and they just believe what they want to believe. Right. I'm a big believer in leaving people the fuck alone. If someone across the water, like in fucking, let's say Russia, calls me a sukabliat or a zipperhead, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to go after this dude. He can say and think whatever he wants to think. If he wants to keep being racist, fucking let him. Someone else is going to stop him. I think we should just all leave fucking people alone to themselves because 80% of the time, that's the best course of action.
Yeah.
Giving these people power, telling them that's wrong, that just gives them more of an incentive to, I got to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm going to do it even more.
That's exactly what it is.
And people don't seem to realize that.
No.
It sucks.
No, Boss, I apologize. I doubt you're listening to this, but I have to do this because I'm tired of hearing your mouth. No, because, so my boss doesn't believe he's able to be manipulated. He's wrong.
But then you're going to curse him.
No. That's the thing, right? He's, I brought up, it's people are manipulatable. People have the ability to manipulate without others even realizing this shit's happening. Mm-hmm. Straight up, one of a tactic is making the person believe that they're the ones that came up with the idea. It's not hard.
I don't think I've ever had. It's probably happened. I can't recall how it would be done.
It's just making them believe you will bring it up, and you will kind of bring it up. It's for instance,
so gaslighting, basically.
Exactly, it's exactly what it is. Gaslighting, making them believe that they're the ones that came up with the idea for them to do the thing that they want them to do. Mm-hmm. So it's
they did that a lot at Fastball when I was there.
People still do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with how this works.
Well, so for instance, let's say that
when I was working there, Paul kept saying, "Hey, we're going to give you a raise if you get up to 200."
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And I was constantly getting 200, and he keeps going, just keep going.
Yeah.
He never gave me a.
It's stuff like that, but it's for instance, let's say that we want to record something, right? And you guys don't know what you want to record, and we start talking about an idea, or I bring up a specific subject that is akin to a video game that maybe we want to play. Mm-hmm. We start talking about we should just do this, and you're like, yeah, that's a great idea. And we start playing it, but in your brain, it's I did that. You brought up the idea to play the video game. I brought up.
I noticed you've done that before. You gaslight yourself.
I gaslight myself.
It's you bring up something small. And you believe that you're the one that did it, and people do it all the time. But it's for instance me saying, "Hey, do you guys want to record? Sure, let's record." So then we don't talk about it, we don't bring it up. Day that we come up, it's "Hey, are we still going to record?" Because now you think you have the idea. It's all right. So what do you want to record? I don't care. Whatever you want to play. It's okay. Well, how about we do this? We could play this. It's oh yeah, I've been wanting to play it for a long time. Yeah, let's do that. And so you do, but with him, that's a one method of manipulation versus.
If I do that to you, I'm so sorry.
I don't
literally
care.
Like an idiot.
I don't care. I already see it coming. I know what I want.
Don't know what
I know I can be manipulated, but I can also see it coming most of the time.
I manipulate myself apparently.
Yeah. So I'm dumb. I'm not smart enough to do any shit.
Chance even goes off about psychology and stuff sometimes, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't
see these patterns and shit that I do.
But I'm very hyper aware of my surroundings. If I see someone,
he's woke.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm your third eye.
I'm literally hyper aware. If I see some dude out of the corner who looks like he's gonna do something crazy, and he walks by and does something crazy, I'm like, we should have fucking left, like I said earlier.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's fine. But like, for instance, with his situations, like he says he's not manipulatable. And I'm like, that's bullshit, because literally, I've told you on multiple occasions, because he owes the boss money, I owe the boss money, because, you know, we get in a situation where it's like, yo...
Is he like your foreman or something? Like,
yeah, he's my foreman. Okay. But it's like, we have a boss above us. And it's like, sometimes like, oh, well, I can't get to work because of gas money, because we're literally driving from here to fucking Kirkland or here to North Bend.
Is there any, like trucks you guys in, or do you have to go in
we have to use our foreman's truck, because cause it's a small little company.
Yeah.
But... It's like...
God, driving to Kirkland.
It's a bitch, trust me. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's money.
No, I've driven pretty far.
Yeah. So it's like me, like, we get there and stuff like that, but he owes the boss money. The boss...
The big boss.
The big boss essentially has screwed him on money and how much he owes him. And he knows that, but he's not keeping track of it. Like, it's manipulation. The fact that the person who's supposed to be under you, your partner who also lays stone, can convince you to do anything that he wants you to do, and you just say okay after 2 attempts because you don't want to listen to it, that's manipulation. The fact of like my roommate plays Destiny, you know, a lot. It's his shit. Him, our other friend, and our other friend, they all play Destiny.
I'm only saying that because I used to play a lot and I miss playing it. But
right, but it's like I'll play it on PS4. I'm just like I just don't have anybody to play with, you know. But like the guy, my roommate was like, yeah, I want to play Monster Hunter World because the new Monster came out. I'm trying to have that, and I'm like, oh, well, so you guys are not playing? So you're not playing Destiny? He's like, oh, well, we were, but this is like the only chance I get because whenever so and so wants to play on Destiny, he bitches and moans about it till we get on. I'm like, that's manipulation. It's like, why are you letting people control you like this? Don't do that.
Yeah, Chance, don't tell me what to eat for lunch, bitch.
Be free from those chains.
Yeah, and I guess that's just me. That's why I don't like listening to anybody's bullshit, because it's like, oh, well, it's like, oh, Jesus and God and whatever and the devil. It's like, okay, cool, bro, where do I sign up? And he's like, well, you can sign up or walk away.
I'm fine with the Christians that just go to church. The ones that and even like the ones that stand in the corner and just start preaching, I'm fine too. Because I'm 90% of the time I see those people, I'm in a car, and I'm not going to see them in the next second.
I think that's fine, but my reasoning is that is a side effect of having a free society where people have free speech.
Yeah, exactly.
And they can do their thing, but that means I have the right to do my thing.
Yeah,
and that's fair.
Yeah,
I think it's like fine for them to do that, like stay in the corner with the sign that says Jesus is coming. But that's just fucking cringy. Why do that?
I hope so, bro. I want to meet him if he's real.
Just have comments.
How many people can say that? I high five Jesus.
That'd be sick.
If I meet him, I'm going to hell.
I got a first class ticket. So
I'm trying to.
I think you got a better chance to go to hell.
Oh, you think that?
I think.
Oh,
bro, we're gay. We're fudge packers. We're fucked.
I mean,
no, I've been a good dude. They'll probably they'll contemplate it a bit. You get a couple free passes.
My thing is, and oh god, we're talking about religions. My thing is that the Bible was written by a man.
Oh, and
that's it.
I think
a man is telling me to.
I thought you were saying a man rather than a woman.
No,
okay.
no.
A human.
It was written by a human, most likely a man
with a shitty brain, like all of us.
Not a shitty brain, but it's a man that is impressionable by hearing things through stories,
right?
Yeah. Which is not a bad thing.
You could say the same thing about the Torah or the Quran.
Exactly.
Any other.
It's like I can't believe anything that is written by a human.
It's written by God.
No,
it was written with guidelines by God. No, I think the Bible.
I don't care what the Bible stands for.
Is a book of morals. You know,
it's what it is. It's basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's what it stands for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Clicks, right?
You ever heard that before?
No, I've never heard that.
I have.
Yeah. It's
just a while though.
The thing is, like, just don't be shitty.
Yeah.
Be a good person.
Yeah.
I also think morality is different between people, and I understand that.
Before all this, and like we know what laws are in other countries and how other countries operate. That's what people needed. Like a little thing.
It's there a way to have structure.
Because people before like 1850 were fucking savages.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, half the people that supposedly believe in God do shit that goes against God's teachings.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's Christianity is a very easy way of
not even Christianity, just anything that has to believe with believing in that higher power.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's a bad idea if you want to believe because you need hope. That's fine. People without hope most likely will fall into despair. That's understandable.
Even something like going to Thailand. You know what Thailand's full of?
Hookers.
Ladyboys. You know what's illegal in Buddhism? Fucking for pleasure.
Fucking for pleasure.
So there you go. That's one already.
I think
you can go all around the world.
I think a lot of it for a good amount of Christians is the community aspect, and they like just getting together on a Sunday,
right?
And just talking and being with people. I think that's a good portion of it, and that's totally.
Well, you can sit down if you want.
No, I totally get that.
I feel like my soul is actually burning when I walk into a church.
Damn.
I never walk into churches.
I actually feel like I should not be here when I'm walking into a church.
I don't want to say I'm excited. Like in my old job, whenever I have to go to churches to survey them, they were always like the nicest people.
Right.
I feel like I'm too impressionable because when I go to church, I'm like, oh, maybe I should come back here for service.
And the best part about it was that like churches were always empty, so I could park at them whenever I wanted, and no one would bitch at me.
Right. But I think my thing is like, I'm a skeptic. So when a person comes up being nice to me, I'm like, okay, cool. What's your motive? Mm-hmm. Why are you being nice to me? You don't know too me.
So
yeah,
I would say after everything I've said, I'm obviously not a religious person.
I mean, I would never have guessed.
But I would be sad if all churches were gone. If that makes sense.
That's very but I mean, yeah, it's like believe what you want to believe.
If all got demolished, I would be kind of sad.
Believe what you want to believe. Just don't push it on me.
You let them. If all the churches were gone, you'd let them loose. Churches are like a containment.
I think I explained to you guys last week. I'm pretty much
churches are targets for a lot of people. Honestly,
I'm a nihilistic fatalist.
That sounds so edgy, dude.
I know, right?
I still am. I don't want to say I'm deep into the nihilism shit, but I had a very negative view in the world, and I'm trying so hard.
You've been trying a lot to
get out of it and stop. I'm trying to be more positive because hearing what I've said and looking at some of the old shit. Because admittedly I used to write a lot of poems, and seeing all this shit was like, damn, I'm fucking negative. I need to change that.
You were negative in 2011.
That's ruining my fucking psyche, my brain. I'm trying to change myself into a better person, which in turn will help me start losing weight and shit.
Hey, man.
I'm just trying to not be so negative as much as I used to.
That's fine, but I used to be the opposite of you. I used to be super positive. Mm-hmm. I tried to make everybody else positive, and then my life experience just made me this edge boy, fuck boy supreme, to where I hate everybody and everything. There is no It's either I love you as a person or I fucking despise you.
I'm not offended by that either. That's fine if you.
No, but you guys, and I've already explained to you guys. You guys are on the love side,
sure.
You know, so but it's like you are some of the people that's like, okay, cool, shit goes down, I'm protecting you with my life.
I'll take a bullet for you, man.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like regardless of past, present, or future, you guys are like family. So I don't fucking care.
I'll martyr for you. Yeah. Fuck it.
It's like, and there's only like a handful of people that I do that for. It's like most of my family I wouldn't even do that for, and that's only because we don't speak.
I wouldn't do it for my sister.
Look, you got to be a good person, all right? Your sister's a terrible person, but I don't think she deserves to die, all right?
She doesn't deserve to die, but I'm not saving her.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
If she was on fire, you wouldn't piss on her?
Well, I wouldn't piss on her because that's just unsafe.
I wouldn't save her.
You don't have water, but you gotta pee.
I wouldn't save her over my life because she's probably gonna die of heroin addiction in a few years anyway. So,
see, that's just the really bad part. The way your mom goes about it is fucking bad, dude.
About what?
Just handling your sister, sister and your brother. Handling the way your mom goes about life.
She keeps
them just bad.
She makes them. They're still dependent. Which she should cut them off.
They're not dependent that much anymore. But
she should cut them off so they learn.
She just fucking insults them fucking mercilessly.
Yeah.
Like that one time when she was cleaning the carpets and we were all confined to the one room. That wouldn't have happened if your mom wasn't such a stickler.
And every time I see my sister, I don't say shit negative to her at all.
Your mom always immediately starts something negative with your sister.
Yeah.
And then they start yelling and screaming at each other. And then your mom could just continuously just fucking insult and insult and insult. And I don't know how you can live a life being that fucking negative all the goddamn time.
Even more.
That's got to be exhausting. Exactly.
It is.
No, not negative. Antagonistic, I think, is the better word.
Yeah. Negative and antagonistic.
Negatively antagonistic.
Negatively, yeah. But close enough, yeah.
My mom's not a depressed person. She's just
not depressed.
Really
she's just
feisty.
Yeah.
She's like from the Jersey Shore.
Right. Don't even get me started on my fucking...
You muff cabbage.
No, whatever.
Okay. My mom...
Your mom
is
your mom scares me, but she's also really nice at the same time.
My mom's a good person to my friends.
Fuck, dude, I hope my mom doesn't listen to this.
I'm sure my parents
you don't have to talk
we
about
can
it.
cut this shit out.
Oh, no. Because I know she'll hunt me down and tell me to be a good person.
Being a good person.
Oh, yeah, no, she's the only light in my life. Continue, Chance.
My parents have,
that's
like,
beautiful.
my parents have anger issues, both of them. And that funneled down into me. So
I
get incredibly fucking mad at the drop of
No,
a hat.
I'm the same way.
You are just a very passionate person.
My emotions
everything.
are like dialed up to a fucking 10 at all times.
Yeah.
Same.
So if I'm watching a movie that's making me cry, I'll have to like fucking walk out because I'm just bawling. I've got fucking
You'll just shit yourself.
waterfall. Yeah, I'll shit and start coming everywhere. But like, oh, I can't stop.
Yeah,
But like,
I came and started farting.
so that makes my mom, whenever she gets angry, just fucking angry. And so she started smoking weed a lot, and now her brain's fucking fried.
Right.
She
Dad
functions,
does
but
it
it's
too.
like, man, my dad does it too, and it's like, there's just a lot.
She's
whole
got
lot of
stoner
shit.
boomer parents.
Yeah,
I mean, it's whatever, man.
There's nothing wrong with them being
I'm the
stoners.
same way, man. Depending on what is said to me, I'll snap in an instant, but I try and I'm in the nonchalant attitude. But if you say something fucking stupid, it pisses me off.
Mm-hmm. I hope in the future I don't say anything.
No,
If I'm quiet for a good portion of time, that means either I'm uninterested or I'm just fucking mad.
Right. No, you'll hear it in the recording.
No,
it's very mild, but like when we were recording Pokemon, he said some shit. I immediately started yelling at him because I think it's fucking stupid.
And I've got a problem. Problem. Well, I'll say really stupid stuff, and Chance will like try to.
He'll say
me.
some shit, and I
I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time.
Idiot.
I'm instantly
No,
attacked.
it's
You're not an idiot.
It's not an idiot. It's
Look,
just
I call you an idiot, but you're not an idiot. All right, you're just curious. And he asks questions that I never once thought in my entire life I'd ever have to answer.
Hey, why is Kazakhstan changing their alphabet? I asked him to that.
And you know what I did? I just ignored it.
Yeah, and that's best.
So he's Yusuke. Have you seen that meme where it's Yusuke and P5 Pro Tag laying in bed? He's like, "Do you think that lobsters are mermaids for scorpions?" and then it looks over at Ren and he's like, "I fucking love you." And he's like, went to sleep.
What was that
"That's
question
awesome."
you asked me that got me really pissed off the other night?
Which
It was
one?
Like,
I don't know.
it was one of those where I said, I forgot what it was.
Well, a while ago, I felt like really an idiot because like a few months ago I said something about like I forgot something or something, and I said, "Oh, I was X-Men." And I meant to say Men in Black.
Yeah, Men in Black. I can't Men in Black.
No, see, that's not stupid. It's just
No, it's not. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's a mistake.
They both have the word men in there. So I fucking fried my brain.
No,
on
like
that.
the difference is like you trying to like saying something stupid is trying to convince somebody that 2 + 2 = fucking 5. That's
I'm not gonna do that.
Right, but I'm saying that's the type of stupid shit. It's like, well, if you do this, that, and the third, this is what it is. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Don't talk to me. If I continue with this conversation, I might actually hit you. It's like that's how deep my level
really stupid shit.
Right, and that's why I like saying, like, for instance, like, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. It's like, please stop. I don't know. I'm an aggressive person as of recent in the last 2 years, so
I'm really obsessed with how people think of me, what people perceive I am.
Right. You shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't be.
God,
Shouldn't be.
love those words. You shouldn't. It's my favorite.
shouldn't.
Yeah. No, that's what bothers me, man. Everybody's always looking for a public opinion. Mm-hmm. It's like, don't live for other people. Live for the ones that you care about and live for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
No gods, no masters.
Yeah. It's like, if you believe in a religion, believe how you believe God wants to believe. God's not going to want you to pump your fucking self full of 18 million drugs and expect you to be okay, and him to give you a high five and let you be into heaven, all because you said, "Oh, well, if I ask for forgiveness, shit's okay." No, that's not how that works.
Hey, if that is how that works,
It's not.
Booyah.
I'm not gonna let you.
Tried.
I'm not gonna let you catch 5 bodies, go to a confessional, and say, "Yo, God, I did this thing."
Hey, sorry, I
40
killed some
Hail Marys,
people.
you're good.
Yeah, 40 Hail Marys, and you're
here's like 50.
No, fuck you. You took a life. No.
An eye for an eye.
It's like, I understand if it was in self-defense, it's a different story, and there are different like circumstances.
Yeah.
But if you walked out,
like it was possessed by the devil. You
right,
did a good
and
thing.
I understand, like, if there's a certain situation that happened, let's say somebody hurt somebody in your family or in that nature, and you go out and kill a person,
John Wick.
I think that's still wrong. But I understand the reasons why you did it. That doesn't make it okay. There's obviously other ways to handle it. But if your first idea is, this person kicked my shoe, I'm gonna put him in the dirt, you have fucking problems.
what is this? Those hood prank videos?
Yeah.
Those are stupid. Just like the fact that like, oh, in the hood we're gonna mess with these people. It's like these people.
It's light racism.
Yeah.
It's light racism, and these people are already like kind of in a not shitty situation,
Yeah.
but
They
like,
are in a
already,
shitty situation.
They're already in a. They're already fucked. Why fuck with them even more? You know, like. Same with people who make fun of like fucking like just shitty rednecks too. It's like they're also in a shitty situation. Like, oh yeah, we get it, fuck sisters. Oh, funny. Wow, it's just ridiculous.
I'm just saying,
it's
if
dumb.
a dude fucked his sister, that's his. He made the choice for that shit.
Yeah, he made his own choice.
What was that thing you said? Like people.
No, okay, yeah. See, a better insult to a Southerner, the whole like oh you fuck your sister. That insult is played out, and that happens. That doesn't that happens in other states more than it does happen in fucking Alabama and shit. No more than any other state. So what you should say to a Southerner, your grandma makes a bad peach cobbler.
Damn.
That'll incite some fucking
Oh,
deep-seated
yeah,
rage.
some hands.
Yeah.
That'll be some actual like oh hell no.
Yeah, your grandma's apple pie tastes like ass.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's legally
insulting.
permitted-
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
that
legally
actually.
permitted, like,
Yeah,
rule.
why does that affect so much?
I was gonna say because you're a little bit of that South.
Yeah, no, it's like granted.
They take pride in their good food.
I don't eat apple pie. I don't eat like peach cobblers. Like
Like you ain't.
But yeah, it's like, bro, you started talking about my grandma's baking skills. We're about to catch this fade.
a little bit of a vein popping.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
This podcast's been all over the place today.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's fine.
Easy content.
That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
part
That's
two.
what.
Yeah.
What should this one be named?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Why I hate elves.
Why I hate elves.
Yeah, you kind of you came back strong with that.
I've that's been boiling inside me ever since I mentioned it originally. I've just been because Caleb and I have a long-standing argument where I'm always with the Stormcloaks and he's with the Imperials.
Oh boy.
I have no opinion.
I always chose the Stormcloaks, even if they are violent racists.
So he picks the Imperials?
Yeah.
Okay, so one more time.
Oh yeah, Caleb does go with higher powers. He just
Yeah.
stays with them, huh?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to pick. I don't care.
I'll pick the.
I just don't like doing the Civil War quest because I've done both sides, and both sides made me feel like shit. Because on the Stormcloak side, I heard one of them go, "Yeah, I killed 3 of those bastards today," and I was like, "They're like fucking human too. What the hell's
That's
the point?"
war. That's
And
how
then I went
war
to the
is.
other side, the Imperials, and they're like, "Oh, those damn Stormcloak bastards! Can't
Have you
wait to
not
kill all of
seen a
them."
war movie where they're like
And
those
I'm like-
fucking krauts and those fucking zipper heads and shit?
Yeah, that's what that that fucks me up, dude. I saw Platoon when I was really young, and that fucked me up. Okay,
Platoon.
Platoon. It's a good movie though.
It's the
That's a damn fine movie.
Splatoon.
Look, okay, the little Vietnamese girl rape really fucked me up.
Whoa.
Don't even get me started.
Whoa.
I didn't see
And then they
that.
smoked. They did. There was a scene where they smoked like weed out of a dude's gun, and that was a pretty sick scene.
I think I'm like, if I had to like deal with the human race, I think I'm just true neutral.
Just let him be.
Just let them be, man. Fuck them.
Exactly. That's my whole fucking motto. Let people be.
We're like neo hippies.
This
Yeah.
isn't even
Yeah.
being a hippie. This is just being a normal fucking person.
It's not. It really isn't. Because if you look at the norm nowadays, everybody is for one thing or the other. It's never
That
just.
shouldn't be. We shouldn't be so divided as a society.
That's
today.
how we've been.
We shouldn't be that way. It's fucked.
Politics and war and religion make that a reason.
It's fucking. It sucks. It really
would
sucks.
would we be libertarians politically or what?
No, that's gay.
I'm saying I don't have any affiliation. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not
Yeah,
a Republican. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know.
It's not my fault that we fucking decided to have a Cheeto in office, and now he's being impeached. Ooh,
I'm a little.
I don't care really.
I don't care.
I don't hate him. I don't love him. I don't know. It's just whatever.
it's just stupid. It's like, oh, well, you should vote. Why? It doesn't count. It doesn't. It's people do.
I expected you to say that.
Here's the thing: it's like people do stupid shit for whatever reason. Like for instance, the entire UK with the Brexit, people voted in that thing because they didn't think it was going to pass, and it passed. So now they're seceding from Europe.
I think it's a good thing for them.
Hell yeah.
But it's like
Fucking
people
let's do
didn't
it.
want it. Most people didn't want that to happen, but people were doing it as a joke because they didn't think it was going to happen. Right. Just how like there's probably a bunch of people that wanted Trump in office, but a bunch of people's like, oh, Trump will never get in office, so we'll vote for this person, and then ooh, whoops.
But then if you vote
between the rock and the hard place between Hillary and Cheeto, I guess it really didn't matter.
I can't choose.
We probably would have been in war with Russia by now with Hillary, though. So
Let's not talk about this.
At least we're not in any serious wars.
I just want a round table of people.
And the thing is, the bottom,
give me Arthur.
The bottom line is, if you're in politics, then you're scum already. Because a lot of people getting in politics just do it for money.
See, that's the thing. Like, as a politician, you don't even make that much money, so it's just really stupid. That's not a dumb thing to say. It's the power fantasy, probably. Yeah, it's definitely the power fantasy.
I don't think there's anyone in politics that's a good person.
I just think politics is an ass blast. Okay, I don't want people to lambast me just because I'm a little bit more right of center, a little bit more right than they want. You know, I just want to be treated like a normal person. That's not wrong of me.
Never gonna happen.
I know it's never gonna happen.
Because as soon as you walk inside, there'll be one person that judges you based off of your entire luck.
That's why I don't tell anybody about my political views.
No, not even political views. Just based off of you walking outside.
Yep.
And then one person's like, okay, that person's clothes are fucking stupid. That person's eyes are too narrow. That person's hair is too curly for his ethnicity.
Yep.
That type of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You get called Mexican.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you go outside, people say thing because it's like, oh well, I got the biggest dick around here. I live in the ghetto, so I have an understanding of how shit works. No, shut the fuck up.
This motherfucker in 8th grade.
Me?
This motherfucker in 8th grade.
What did I do?
Plus another dude and like a couple other dudes. They used to. No, never mind. They used to do a thing where they used to go Yao Ming, and it used to like annoy the shit out of me. That was something else. The other guy and some other dudes used to go. They used to see me and go, "Hey, what's up, perm?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't want my hair to be like this. Why do you think I perm my fucking hair? I hate my hair, dude. Why would I?
You don't perm your hair.
I wake up like this."
Blame your dad.
Want to know what happened? I straightened my hair once because I was going to do some stupid thing like, oh, it's not me, it's a different person, see what people think about me. That was stupid as hell. But I straightened my hair once. I took a nap for an hour. I woke up like this. It didn't fucking stay at all.
I'm like receding into my pajama bottoms. Just ignore this.
That's fine.
I'm totally wearing shorts under this in case we went out.
Sure.
It's been a hell of a... Gay.
Hey, do me something.
Okay, I'll pay for your dinner.
Like
every day.
Always work. Not every day.
Most days.
You didn't pay for all the food in there in the freezer.
You didn't either.
Yeah, so
you can't say anything.
Who's cooking, bitch?
I can help.
Who's making good food?
You.
There we go.
So yeah, this has been an interesting episode. Sorry for the shit audio in the beginning.
We'll make it work.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was just not expecting that.
This is good.
We'll call it the true, authentic 80s vaporwave filter on the audio.
Massive aggression.
We're how long is this one?
It's about an hour and 40 minutes.
That's about right.
Yeah. We're missing a couple people, but that's what hanging with the boys is. We're missing a couple people. We'll just do one of these.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing some gaming stuff now, so expect that on the way.
Yeah, at some point.
I might delete my...
It might be out by the time this is out.
Did you already put them up?
No, but I might just delete them already because it's dumb. I can't do a solo thing.
Solo playthroughs are hard,
especially when you were sick.
Solo stuff, in my opinion, works better if you're streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you get to interact with people.
Right. Yeah. If you have people show up.
I was gonna say if we do stream.
Which I thought about it.
I thought about it too.
I might just
Can you just do it from YouTube Live immediately?
I can do it from this computer right now.
It's so easy.
Yeah, it's not hard.
You can stream from anything.
Yeah,
I might just do the whole playthrough and record it and just chop up some of the better bits and put it into one video.
Yeah, it's like a compilation.
Video.
Yeah. No, if we wanted to live stream Kingdom Hearts when we get back, I can set that up very easily.
Wow.
We don't gotta live stream that, but I wouldn't.
Do we have to set up all this shit? Well, I guess that's a Twitch thing, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. Because
overlays and notifications.
You don't have to have an overlay. You don't have to have.
The thing is, the whole reason I wanted to stream is so I can get there's I don't know what it is. It's like a OVA or something of a Jack Frost anime that happened.
That is an OVA.
I want to use some of the GIFs from that as notifications for downloading.
I can set that all up.
There's a Bionicle game for the Xbox, and one of the collectibles is the villagers that you have that are spliced around. And every time you collect a villager, they pop up on screen and do this stupid little dance. And
it's the best thing ever.
That I fucking love that so goddamn much.
It's so satisfying to see it.
I want to use that as a Twitch thing. Whenever somebody donates,
if you guys want me to set that up, I can.
You can't find that GIF anywhere. You have to record the game itself and then make a GIF out of it.
I can do that.
But I wanted to get Geno Samuel's voice for one of them too, for when he was saying some shit in one of the episodes of the Christian.
What?
It was something stupid like "fuck."
Okay.
But I just thought it was funny.
So how about we end it here?
Sure.
Go get
All
food,
right.
And then
What time is it?
I can show you some stuff. About 1:40.
We'll cut.
Oh, wait, talking about like actual time?
Yeah.
5:02.
We'll cut what we just talked about.
Yeah, we'll cut all that.
Okay.
How are we gonna end this?
How are we gonna end this?
It's on you, buddy. You do it every time.
Oh, I don't know. I'm subdued right now. I'm calm. I don't have Caleb here to funnel energy into
You
me.
mean antagonize you? Because you guys play off each other like a nuclear bomb?
It's been 9 fucking years.
10.
I can't believe it. No, it's almost.
Ryan ASMR.
Hello.
No, hold on.
What?
I don't understand why you would ever choose to side with the Imperials.
God
Because,
damn it, Chance!
because seriously, it really is like the like Jews accepting the Nazis. You know, it's the Aelids would hang the Aelids would hang up ancient Needs bodies and entrails in gardens to laugh and play in, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Pellinol was right. And any elf you see, it is your civic duty to brain him. Around elves, watch yourselves. Never succumb to the knife-eared danger. Yeah, that's about it.
Never should have come here.
We should put some Skyrim music at the end.